Good morning from Eleuthera or Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. You can see we're coming in. That is the super long pier right there. 7:16, 7:17 this morning. And Mom and I have come to Marceline Market because it's Churro Mickey Waffle Day. I think it's supposed to be on the last sea day of the cruise, but today it was originally our last sea day, and our schedule got shuffled around, so I think they just kept their kitchen schedule, but they look beautiful. I've also ordered some eggs to be cooked hard, so those will be coming to the table. We've got some hash browns and bacon and a lovely view. Mom got special coffees from the coffee shop here in Marceline Market, and they put a Moana on one, and they put a Kissin' Mickey and Minnie on the other. We are pulling in. It's 9:30 and it looks like the first family has been released from the ship. They are taking the island. There they go. March, march.
Well, the person in the front, is that a staff member? Can you see?
In the dark black coat, yeah, that's a staff member. And then the pink, the child in pink, that's the first family.
They're hurrying.
Well, they want to be there first.
You see her go, whoa.
There's been no overhead announcement yet. So these must be the people that were crowding in the stairwell when they were explicitly told not to do that. Oh well. So they're playing Elemental on Funnel Vision. And the ship is here at Lookout. And I think I might actually stay on the ship today. I've been to Lookout Key before. It's not my favorite, so I think I'm actually gonna stay on the ship today. I just wanna find a place to sit down and read. And if I can save the time of trying to get to the beach and then get back to the ship, I can just read on the ship.
By local authorities, and guests wishing to go ashore may not do so via the gateways located deck 1 forward and deck 1
Time to get off.
hour.
We're officially off the ship. Huh? No, I'm good, thanks. Auburn is somewhere up there watching everybody get off, but Emily and I are gonna go ahead and make this trek down to the tram stop. Looks like the marina is pretty empty right now, which we were let off early, so I wonder if they were coming from elsewhere. They might have planned to be here closer to 10:30, which was our original ashore time. Well, we have made it to the tram station for Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. And there's the ship all the way back there. Okay. I have not stopped my watch yet. I don't know if that's reading. roughly 12 minutes, 23 seconds. I did start it a little bit late, so maybe add on another 30 to get to the tram station from the ship. And there is another tram right there, so we should be on that one. So we won't have to wait too long yet. Especially on the sand. We're in Serenity Bay. There's the bar. I think we'll try and find a drink and then a spot. Maybe if we're lucky, there'll be spaces on the other side. I might go over and try and stake out a spot. Yeah. Because the ones on this side fill fast. I'm honestly thinking like one of these right here. And we get two lounge, there's appropriate chairs also. And you can carry those down into the water if you wanted to sit in it. Look at that. Yeah, go down a little ways. Yeah. But not like.
No, it was cold the other day.
Yeah. So it is 10:30 right now. Emily is hanging out on the beach. I want to go do that nature walk again. See how much has changed in a year. Filled up with water beforehand. Made sure to put on my knee brace. I just applied sunscreen, so I should be good for a little while. So, I'll check back in when I get over that way. So I think I'm on the right path. I know I'm close because I was just at Sebastian's Cove, and I know that the walking trail starts right in this area. I think this is it. We'll see. Well, there's the road, and I think there is a bigger loop that goes off around through that, but I don't think that's what I want to do today. And this sign says that part of the path is this way. So maybe we won't do a loop. We'll just do like a down and back. Made it back onto paved paths. You see you might be able to see at the benches, the water stand. There was a group stopped there listening to their tour guide speak, so I didn't want to stay too close to them. But I'd say it was roughly 10 minutes out, spent 5 minutes up there, 10 minutes back. My watch said 25 minutes total, so not too bad. It was roughly noon. Lunch started serving at 11:30, but Emily and I think, are headed back to the ship. Maybe get a burger or something up on 11. See if the quiet cove is a little more open today with everyone being on Eleuthera.
Well, hello again. It is now 4:30. So I spent about 6 hours laying out in the sun, kind of in the shade, enjoying the quiet cove today. I read a bunch of my book and it felt awesome. And now it's like all aboard time. So everybody's coming back from Lookout Key Lighthouse Point, and the quiet cove was getting a little more busy than it was earlier today. And I think I found the epicenter of the negativity on this ship. And now I have no desire to go back to the quiet cove for the rest of this cruise. It was really wonderful for like most of the time I was up there, and then when the people started coming back on the ship, they were all complaining about things that, you know, like dinner and the ocean being cold and the waves being rough and like not having time for stuff. And I'm like, none of this is stuff that Disney can control. Also, I think our room is haunted because that light has been flickering. This one was on before. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, Mom and Emma joined me for a little while. Mom was up there with me for most of the day, and then Emma was up there for part of the day, and I think they're in Periscope now. I have come inside and put on actual clothes because I was in pool clothes. I never did actually get in the pool, and I don't regret it because I didn't want to. I wanted to be outside in a quiet place reading my book, and I got to do that, and so I'm really, really happy about it. But I think Mom and Emma are in Periscope, so I think that is where, Periscope Pub, so I think that's where I'm gonna head next. But I thought I'd give you a little update because I haven't talked to you today. We saw a sea turtle this morning, but it's been a very, very relaxing day for me, which is exactly what I want on my vacation. So I've had a really, really good day so far, and it's not over yet.
So I'm the only one at dinner right now. I had a few people run to the restroom and different things. So I get to do our little craft that was left in our candle holder on the table. It looks like a flower, like a tissue paper flower. It didn't take me very long to finish it, but in the time I did, everybody else showed up.
Hola, Papa Hector. The rest of the family is down at the cemetery setting up for the muertos, but I wanted a moment just to honor you today.
Today is Dia de Muertos, and now we can celebrate together. How often can we celebrate together like this, huh?
Not often enough. What, anniversary?
Well, today is the day that I married your great-great-grandmother 101 years ago. Greatest day of my life.
Ah, felicidades.
Gracias.
Then we don't need to go to the cemetery. We have so much to celebrate right here, and you know the best way to celebrate. With music.
So clearly we are at Coco again for dinner, and the menu looked so incredible that we had a hard time, or I at least had a hard time choosing what I wanted to eat. So there were 3 different appetizers that I thought looked good. So this is the empanada. Emma's eating one of the enchiladas, and Mom also has an enchilada.
I was told the seafood is good, the rice is bland.
So we clearly have a lot to celebrate, didn't we? Who here is celebrating a birthday? Raise your hands so we can see you. Marisol, look at that. Everyone, clap along with me for this one. Everyone, look over here. It's that de my spirit guy. ¿Qué edad es? This song is
Cream milk, chocolate liqueur. Well, hello. So we have just finished
A really great night.
a really wonderful night.
It's a great evening. It's a great cruise. Great company.
Yeah, what they said. So we had dinner at Coco. It was our second night at Coco, and no one got locked in the bathroom.
Oh my God, crazy.
We had a nice show that was kind of loud.
It was kind of loud. I told them this.
So, sorry, just a
Oh,
second.
okay, go ahead.
It was kind of loud, so I didn't vlog during the show. So we have like clips of the food, which I will be showing you. We're going to talk about it. Go ahead.
Okay, so I told them this on the way out of the restaurant because there's that long hallway. I told them 2 crazy things. Firstly, I think this is my favorite rotational dining menu I've ever had.
Wow.
Crazy enough. And I do think this is my favorite dinner show I've ever had on a Disney cruise.
The show was great.
It was.
Wonderful.
The musicians.
The talent was spectacular.
Right.
They really chose, like, and this might seem like, oh, of course they chose these kinds of people, but they really chose people who are very clearly mariachi performers.
Yeah.
And Miguel,
Looks just like him.
Yeah.
and he sings, he plays the guitar,
He's adorable. Is he single? Is he available? I think Emma would like to take him home.
I'd like to put him in my suitcase and take him home. He's just so cute.
He really is very cute.
I was absolutely in love with the show.
So we liked the show. It was the only thing wrong with it was that it was too loud.
Yeah.
And I was wearing earplugs, so I didn't care.
So I want to talk about the food because everybody says, or everything that I have heard, is that this menu is the best Coco menu, if not the best menu on the Treasure. I kind of agree with that.
Oh, yeah.
So the appetizers, there's 4 appetizers on the menu, and I struggled to pick one between 3 of them. So they had a beef empanada, they had guacamole, and then they had the red enchiladas.
The red chicken enchiladas, yeah.
And I was like, I want to try all 3 of these. So Mom got the enchiladas and the guacamole, and I got a guacamole and an empanada. And so we split. We each had our own guacamole, and then I had half of her enchilada, and she had half of my empanada.
The guac is a very small portion.
It is.
Very small.
It is
was
not
like
like
2 chips, right?
yeah, yeah. You need the chips on the table. Speaking of the chips and salsa that are on the table,
They're Tostitos.
not my favorite.
It's
I just don't like. I have had better, and I could skip that part, which
Yeah.
honestly is a good thing.
Yeah.
And I get it.
I don't need it.
Not
I
have
get
any
it.
trouble.
I understand. It's a whole lot easier to just warm up a bag of Tostitos and put it on the table.
And I didn't have any trouble skipping the bread portion tonight.
Honestly, true. Yeah, because the menu was just so good. But I had kind of a weird opinion that I did not expect after, looking at this menu. The enchiladas. Okay, so the empanada was good. I thought it was very good.
It's very true to a birria. Is that how you pronounce it? That we've done at home before, and it was delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not usually a big fan of empanadas, and I know Mom probably kind of doesn't like them either because of the traditional crust with an empanada is usually thicker.
She doesn't like breaded foods.
Right. So that's her issue.
She
But
laughs, but it's true.
The filling was great, and the sauce was great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
enjoyed it all around.
Yeah.
Yes.
But-
The guacamole was good. The guac I make at home is better, but I wanted to try
Absolutely.
theirs.
Absolutely.
Now that I've had it once, I don't feel like I need to have it again. But it was certainly not bad.
No.
But I would have this menu again. I would gladly
Yes.
have this menu.
Oh
again.
yeah.
But the chicken enchiladas. So if you've been watching my channel, if you've been watching our other cruise series, then you know that I have very special feelings about the breaded and deep fried brie on the Classic and the Dream Class ships. The enchiladas on this menu, to me, are tied with that
That brie.
brie for me.
Which is
like,
a crazy statement for her.
I dream about that brie when I go home. I could have made an entire meal just out of those enchiladas
Yeah.
because they were so good.
They were really good.
Like she could have just brought me 2 or 3 of those
Yeah.
for the whole meal, and I would have been absolutely happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so good. We all skipped the soup and salad course because our server.
Was like, it's not worth it.
Yeah, she told us
save
at the
your
beginning.
space.
She told us at the beginning of the cruise. She was like, "My recommendations are spot on." She has not led us astray once.
Not once.
Tonight she told us skip the soup and salad, and we're like,
And we did.
okay.
Yeah.
So we did, and then we had all 3 of us actually had the carnitas.
And I'm not usually like a big carnitas person, but I was looking at the menu and I was thinking, there are a lot of things that I think I would like. I really want to try the carnitas.
Yeah.
What intrigued me was it said crispy pork, because I always get worried that carnitas is going to have unrendered pork fat.
Yes.
And I just have this thing where I don't want to eat.
That.
I don't want to eat rubber.
I won't eat it on a steak.
No.
I don't want to eat it in pork.
No.
I just don't want to eat that.
So,
And I didn't have to worry about it because it was crispy. Like, not all
It's
of it was
very
crispy.
much like true Jalisco carnitas, which is basically like pulled pork that's seasoned with the Mexican spices, mildly seasoned, and then they pull it and then they sear it on a really hot griddle.
So they make it like crispy.
So it's crispy. It was really true to that Jalisco carnitas.
It was
great.
so good.
And they had two kinds of sauces on the side. One was like this green, it was like an avocado fresco
Crema
something thing. It was kind of weird, but
It was not
red
guacamole.
one was so good. It wasn't like a real salsa, but it was kind of like a, I don't know. It was just like a red
It was
ginger
served
sauce.
with, it was served with rice.
Yeah.
And it was had the two.
The carnitas, and then they would give you a bowl and fold it in the bowl or
With
some
warm
warm
tortillas.
And you got 3, and they're like a street taco size.
Yeah, they were
So
small.
not huge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I could have foundered on that.
Those
It
were
was
so
so
good.
good.
As it is, I did not eat the rice. I had one tortilla, and I was like really, really full. I'm still really full.
Yeah.
It was a really good meal. And then
Really good
we
dinner.
had dessert. Oh my god. She brought one of everything to the table. We tried was it rice pudding?
Yeah.
And
awful.
it's
Uh.
coconut. None of us like coconut.
Yeah,
No.
none of the 5 of us like coconut. I thought that
Not
was pretty
one.
interesting.
The cheesecake I thought was weird.
I thought it was weird too.
I wanted to like it. Was it creme brulee? Was it supposed to be creme brulee?
I think it was supposed to be creme brulee.
I don't even remember what it was supposed to be, but I did not care for the cheesecake.
I thought it was a weird.
It was an odd texture.
Yes.
The flavor was fine. It was the texture that was odd.
It tasted like coffee to me,
It
which
was
I liked.
like tiramisu. Hang on.
The churros I thought were fine. Actually, the churros themselves I thought were good.
Yeah.
The sauce
Was cold.
Thank you. So I thought the caliente meant warm and
Warm.
maybe like a little bit of like cinnamon or some kind of pepper in the,
I
in
thought
the
it was
sauce.
spicy.
So
but it wasn't
the
spicy.
churros were warm and the sauce was cold, and I was not expecting the sauce to be cold. I felt like if the sauce had been warm and not like refrigerator cold, because it was refrigerator cold, not room temperature. But I thought if the sauce had been warm, it would have been better.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I liked the churros by themselves. I didn't like the sauce.
I thought the churros are not as good as the Mickey waffle churros.
Well, nothing is as good as the churro Mickey waffle. And Mom doesn't like churros anyway.
True.
She won't tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. Mom does not like churros. However, she also did not like the churros at dinner. Shocker. Anyway, we still had a wonderful experience at dinner. And our dining staff is so good.
They are so good.
We've got Alarna from St. Lucia.
Yep.
We've got
Jojo.
Jojo from Jamaica.
Jamaica.
And we've got Natasha from St. Lucia. And they're just magnificent. Huge personalities. They are right about all of the food recommendations.
It's
Yeah.
really warm.
Yeah.
They're just really comfortable to be around.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we really enjoyed them. So after dinner, and nobody got locked in the bathroom, we did another like bar crawl.
Yeah.
So we went from deck 5 aft down to deck 3 midship,
But it was packed.
and we were going to try to go to Scat Cat first, and it was full. There was not a single empty seat in there, and there's
there
5 of us.
Or in Haunted Mansion, because we went in there immediately after.
Yeah. So we ended up going to the Rose.
Yeah.
So we had drinks up in the Rose, and that was really nice. We had some really nice conversation. And then by the time we were done up there, we went back down to 3, and we went to Scat Cat, and it was second dinner seating, so the people were in dinner or in the show. So
We got our choice of seats.
we were
Yeah.
in Scat Cat, and we had like our choice of seats. And then when we were finished there, also JP
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
is he from the Philippines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in Scat Cat on this
He
cruise.
was wonderful.
He's so cute.
so cute.
He was so sweet.
friendly.
hmm He came over. He was talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, and Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, just because he saw our shirts, so he
Yeah,
knows.
I just felt bad because he doesn't know his geography.
He's like, so you're from Kansas? And I mean, for most people, you would think Kansas City Chiefs. Oh, that must be
Be
a
in
city in Kansas.
Here's the thing,
So we're
though.
not gonna correct people.
These people are not from the United States.
No.
Yeah.
They are from other places far away in the world.
And he
Yeah.
told us that he worked 7 years And the only part of the United States he saw
Was Port Canaveral.
Because he just did like a 4-day itinerary where they Port Canaveral,
Was it
like 2 other
Dream?
ports, and Dream.
Yeah, he did the Dream for 7 years, and the Dream for 7 years just did the same itinerary over and over again.
So that was all he saw.
Can you imagine being the captain of that ship? I would get so sick of my job. You've got to be really into routine.
You've got to
But
be really into it.
anyway, with us wearing shirts like this, when they guess, "Are you from Kansas?" We're not. We just agree.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they're not looking for you to give them a geography lesson.
It's a whole lot easier just to like smile and play along than to try to correct somebody who really doesn't care.
And he's so sweet.
Yeah.
He is. He was so sweet. And we had a really great conversation with him and really good drinks.
Yeah.
They make really good lemon drop martinis
Oh,
inside the Scat Cat lounge.
Oh, yeah.
And then after that, we went to the Haunted Mansion lounge.
And this was my first time actually like sitting inside.
We got
DeVere was the bartender there.
first of
Gosh,
all,
he was so good.
we were so lucky to get seats in there because the show let out and dinner let out and people were flooding in and they were all looking for
Somewhere
a
to-
place to sit, kind of like sharks. They were circling, you know. But we were sitting there, and I kind of feel like I love the ambiance. I love the theming of the Haunted Mansion Lounge. They've done a magnificent job
Really?
with that space.
So impressive.
It is so good. I have no notes.
It's so incredible, especially when you compare it to the
Sister space on the Wish.
sister space on the Wish. Is it the Hyperspace Lounge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you compare those two spaces as being like the same idea, the same concept, we're gonna take a space
an interior
from the park
space and,
and
make
we're gonna make it a lounge on a cruise ship.
yeah, entirely like
They're
you're
night and
stepping
day different.
into that area. You're stepping into that theme.
They're not the
Haunted
same.
Mansion is immersive.
Yes.
Yes.
It's comfortable to sit in.
Yes. There are so many more seats, it feels like, in Haunted Mansion than
And they're comfy seats.
yes.
Yeah.
Which you would think, because Haunted Mansion, lots of like eclectic, comfy, rich people seats, which they have that kind of aesthetic. And it's just fun.
But the cool like pictures that change and
Yeah.
the aquarium
It's so
that
cool.
changes.
My problem with Haunted Mansion is I have the same problem with Haunted Mansion as I do with Star Wars Hyperspace. But it's the only problem I have with Haunted Mansion, and that's the menu.
Mm.
It's kind of limited, and what's on there is really expensive. So
The unique drinks, like it's a full service bar.
it is a full service bar. Thank you for saying that. It's a full service bar. You can ask for anything. The worst they can say is no. But we've ordered lemon drops from there. That's not on the menu. Tonight we ordered grasshoppers and
they
a
were-
chocolate martini.
They were amazing. That was the best grasshopper I think I've ever had ordered.
So DeVere in the Haunted Mansion on the Treasure, excellent
Yeah.
grasshopper martini,
Excellent
excellent
martini.
chocolate martini.
He made a really good lemon drop for me the other day. and
Yesterday.
made a dirty martini.
It was very good.
That was excellent.
Yeah.
It's really spot on.
We had a really good time in there, and we were in there for a little while. And then after that, we went up to the Periscope Pub, which is where we just left from.
Yep.
It is Thursday night, so it's Thursday night football. So the Raiders and the Broncos are beating up on each other in Denver right now.
It's so awful.
You know how people. That's kind of what it looks like.
They were both trying their hardest to lose.
When we were watching.
It
When
was
we were
really,
watching.
it was really disappointing because like the Broncos look like they are on fire this year, and then to go and play the Raiders and look like that,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's just disappointing because
And they're in Denver.
you
They're-
would think that they would go out there and absolutely pummel that Las Vegas team.
And they're in Denver. That's a hard stadium to
Yeah.
play in. And
Mile
you're not
High is a
killing
tough
them?
place to-
But while we were in there, Mom had an old fashioned.
Mhm.
Sarah had an Angry Orchard, and so did Emily. I split Mom's old fashioned with her because Mom and I are kind of like cutting each other off.
Yeah.
And then Emma had a Cosmopolitan.
I had I want to say 2/3 of a Cosmo. Auburn did have some of mine too.
Yeah, I was cutting her off too.
And it was a beautiful Cosmo. I had one at dinner. And that was nice. It was just kind of watered down, I think, maybe.
This one, I think, had more cranberry.
Cranberry.
Yeah.
And so it was more flavorful, which was nice.
Emma likes more juice in her martini.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're back home now. We're
Yeah.
gonna go to bed soon. Tomorrow is Castaway, and we're very excited. And I'm looking at myself in the camera. I think I got sunburned today.
You got a little
You might
burn.
have.
Like, not like burn, but like on my face and on my hands especially. I was noticing that in Periscope with all the blue lighting.
Well, we were on that side of the ship, and so we might have gotten some reflection off of the water.
It's possible. I did have sunscreen on, though.
I'm gonna slather myself tomorrow
yeah,
because
I don't want to burn.
I'm not trusting it.
That is not the souvenir I want.
No. So
It's the one I usually go home with, but it's not the one I want.
Yeah.
But anyway, we had a wonderful day. It's the second to last day. Tomorrow's the last day of the cruise. And you know what? I think it's been perfect. I think it's going to be the perfect duration.
I was just about to say, I think this has really been one of the most, like, even in spite of me being sick, it's been one of the most magical cruises I've had in a really long time.
Me too. Yeah.
Like, from the food to the cast members to, like, just, you know, the people that I'm with.
The room we've got. I mean, I kind of
Wonderful.
feel like everything has come together to just make this a magnificently wonderful cruise. And I did not expect to have this good of a time.
No,
I
knew
knew
it would
no
have
matter
fun.
what happens, we're gonna have a good time because
Yeah.
we love Disney cruises.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect to love it this much.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm very happy with
I'm already looking forward to like coming again. I know Anthony would love it. Like, when are we gonna do this again? And I didn't expect to have that feeling. I expected that this ship would be a one and done for me, and I'm already like, I would do this
I
again.
would do the treasure again.
Like, if I could pick up the theming of the treasure and, you know, like the Arab influences of the interior design in the transitional spaces, and of course, Nightingale, I could pick, like, I could have that merged together, I would want that.
Well, I want you to hold on to that thought because
Okay.
Mom and I were brainstorming yesterday, and this is a sneak peek for everybody watching. We're gonna do a video when we get home, and it's going to be 6 things that we love on the treasure, and 6 things that we think other ships have done better. Because the treasure is Disney's 6th ship. So we're gonna talk about 6 things that we love on the treasure, and 6 things that we think were done better on other ships.
So I better start planning.
Yeah, and so you can look forward to that video coming soon. But thank you for watching our second to last day. Today was Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, but we didn't get off. But tomorrow's Castaway Key, and we will be getting off. And you guys can look forward to that tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.